The longest film that was ever made in the history of the world was Cinematon. Cinematon took a little over 6 days to watch without any bathroom breaks, intermissions, commercials, or any other additional time whatsoever. Due to the film's length, it was not shown many times to a public audience. Attending one of the few screenings, however, was Missouri-born Marty Mayhew. Marty Mayhew is currently one of the most famous men in the entire world. Mayhew was quoted in the local newspaper of the town in which he saw a screening of Cinematon. He said that he was so amazed with the fact that you could make a movie that long and that people would want to go see it. Immediately after seeing the film, Mayhew went to go use the restroom for about half an hour, found the nearest audio-video store, bought a cheap old camera, a plethora of film, and began to film his year-long epic masterpiece, Really Long Movie. This is the story. During childhood, Marty Mayhew never planned on being a filmmaker. Actually, it probably didn't even cross his mind. He liked watching movies like other normal children, but he wasn't obsessed with them. Marty may have had a lonely childhood, because he spent most of it by himself, but in a way, he learned a lot from it. I bet you're wondering what it's like to be Marty Mayhew. Well, you're about to find out. Hello?
Yeah, sorry. How may I help you?
Well, Mr. Mayhew, my name is Isgriggs. I'm making a documentary about your film and its rise to stardom. Can I come in and talk to you for a little while?
Well, I don't see why not. Come in. Mi casa is everybody's casa.
Now, Mr. Mayhew.
Well, you can just call me Bill.
Bill?
No, wait. Scratch that. You can call me,
Marty?
Yeah, that works too.
Well, Marty, how did you develop the concept for Really Long Movie?
The concept? Well, it was all very organic. There wasn't a script. I guess it all started when I got back home and I started filming. Okay. Am I filming? Okay, is it on? Oh gosh. Where did I put the manual? No. Is it? Oh yeah, it's working. The scene didn't mean much to me though. It was mostly experimental.
That is an excellent scene, though.
Well, thank you. It was very hard to shoot.
Who influences you?
Nobody at all. I mean, I was above the influence.
Talking about your inspiration.
Oh well, not really there either. I wasn't a big movie watcher. I didn't watch television much either. I mean, I got to see all the big movies when in my childhood. I saw Jaws. I saw Star Wars. I saw that one weird flick with the little Furby-looking things. So yeah, I didn't see a lot, but I got around. I saw what was popular at the time.
Then why did you decide to make a film that takes 1 year to watch in its entirety?
Well, Alex, why does anybody do what they do?
For fun? For knowledge? For self-accomplishment?
For the money!
To see what Marty's normal life was like, I chatted with one of his ex-coworkers and possibly closest friends at a McDonald's fast food restaurant near Marty's home in which they worked side by side. Excuse me, are you JJ?
Yes, sir. My name is Joseph Jimothy Jenkins.
Senior?
Junior.
Great. I understand you're one of Marty's closest friends?
Was one of his closest friends. Ever since he made that movie, I haven't seen him at all.
So he quit his job then?
Probably. Once he got famous and all that stuff, he gave up pimples for power and french fries for fame. I honestly can't believe it. He forgot all the little people who made his life special, and certainly all the huge ones. But I actually can't blame him for that last one.
Did you actually see the film? It's probably the most important film ever filmed in the history of films.
Yes, I did go to one of the matinees a few months ago last year.
And did you like it?
It was pretty good. I understand why a lot of people absolutely loved it, but I personally thought it was a bit slow in some points and it had some minor plot holes.
And what about the length of the film surprised you?
Well, Alex, it's a whole year long. Do you understand how much popcorn that is? Do you understand how much money that is? Anyone who sees this movie has to use their entire life savings.
But it was worth it, right?
Oh yeah, I even had a couple of cameos in it when he thought he would come to work while filming it. And I don't even care about the fact that I wasn't credited for it. I'm just glad to be a part of it all, really.
Well, good. You should be very proud. You got a little something on your face, though, but you better take this.
Oh, thanks a lot. If the manager found out that I got zit juice all over the food sometimes, he'd kill me.
Yeah, no problem. It was nice meeting you, Mr. J.
Pleasure meeting you, too.
Next, I went to talk to Dr. Paul Manchester, representative from the MPAAA.
Come in.
Dr. Manchester, what are you working on?
Oh, nothing. Just doing a little research. You know, a lot of people don't know this is about communism.
Okay then, Paul. What exactly do you and your colleagues do?
Well, Alex, we are the MPAAA. That would be the Motion Picture Analysts Association of America. We, being all big fans of film, study them, analyze them, look for hidden meanings, flaws, etc., and then share all of our findings with the world.
Not to be confused with the MPAA, the Motion Picture Association of America.
No, not at all. The work we do is completely different. And besides, we added an extra A.
And of course you've seen Marty Mayhew's debut film, Really Long Movie.
Who hasn't seen that landmark of a film? It won Best Picture at the Oscars. I've seen it twice in the theater and even once on DVD. We all enjoyed it, I think. You know, but what a lot of people don't realize is the deep message behind it. Sure, we all liked its realism.
Okay. So I'm getting in my car now. This is over here.
Its cinematography.
But I gotta do this, because I gotta stay fit, and I gotta stay healthy.
And its drama. But the movie was really about just life.
Tell me more.
This movie brought all of life's values into frame, no pun intended. It reminded us of all we had once knew as an ignorant child, but forgotten to take into adulthood. It reminds us that life is about living.
Of course.
For example, one of the most important scenes in the film, if not the most important scene in the film, is scene number 28,262.
The scene where he eats cereal?
Man, I only like the marshmallows.
Exactly. He's eating a bowl of Lucky Charms. It's a perfect metaphor for life. Life is a bowl of Lucky Charms. It has some sweet, colorful, enjoyable parts, which we all love to have, but everybody eventually has to deal with the other crap that goes in it as well.
Amazing. I never realized that's what the director really meant.
Marty Mayhew is a true genius, isn't he?
Overall, Marty's film was given pretty good reception. Many people liked it, and the film made a lot of money aside from being so very low budget. But not only did the film earn money, it also won many honors, such as the Best Picture at the Academy Awards, the Guinness World Record for Longest Film Ever Made, and even Best Movie at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. I got some people at my school to give their opinions on the film.
It was pointless.
It was an utter waste of money.
I gained 382 pounds from all that popcorn I had to eat.
That was the most boring thing I've ever seen.
That movie sucked.
It was pretty bad, but not as bad as Twilight.
I wanted to rip my eyes out.
Actually, I kind of liked it.
I guess not everybody can like it. After Marty became incredibly famous and rich, many people attempted to approach him for job offers. Because of this, Marty decided to hire himself a personal agent who eventually got him a position with Endless Road Pictures, a Mr. Dan Dower.
Welcome to my office. Thanks. Sorry about that.
So how is it working with a true visionary like Mr. Mayhew?
It's a very interesting experience.
In what ways?
I don't know. I just want my job to look more important than it really is.
Okay, then, what are Marty's future plans?
Well, we haven't really discussed anything quite yet. Right now we're just taking in the wealth.
I figured, but you really haven't thought of doing a sequel yet?
That's been on everybody's mind, Alex, but we really need to make the sequel special. Most sequels are never better than the original.
Well, I guess you guys need to hurry up then.
And why is that? We're still making zillions off the merchandise.
Some guy over in Wisconsin is making a movie that's 2 years long right now.
Yeah, right.
No, really, it's a documentary about the history of cheese and cheese byproducts.
Seriously?
Yeah, he's filming right now.
Well, that's a complete waste of time.